All right, y'all, giving this a shot. Today we're going to be taking a breakdown of Hit Boy's new music video, Salute. Now, I know that I'm kind of late on this one, but I want to take a few of these scenes and break them down for y'all. This is my first time doing one of these kind of videos, so bear with me. If you're new to the channel, comment, like, subscribe. My name is Marcus. I am a video editor and motion designer. So let's get into it. So as you can see, this first scene we have Hit Boy coming up with the army truck and with his crew and all that. So what I'm doing here is I just pulled some stock footage from Adobe Stock, and I'm basically replicating what we see in the video. You know, this is just some random stock footage, so if I had more time and if I was really on set with them, you know, I could make it look better. But this is just for learning purposes only, you know. So what I'm doing is you can see that I'm keying out my two subjects here. I'm keying them out and I'm placing them on the military truck. And that's basically the same thing that they did in the music video. I'm sure there was a green screen behind them and they keyed it out. I saw a little bit of the green screen matte still in the video. So, you know, they should have hollered at me. I could have got that out for them, you know. But basically what I'm doing here is I'm just moving the position of the background so you get that moving effect through the jungle that you see in the video. And here I'm masking out some of the leaves so that I could place the leaves in front of my subjects, so you get a sense of them like swooping through the jungle. So this part I'm kind of just taking my time and feathering it a bit. So y'all let me know how y'all liking these kind of videos. I want to start talking more during my videos. Like I said, this is my first time, so I'm a little nervous. I'm so used to being behind the scenes, so this is new for me. But we here, so you know, it's gonna be a growing experience for everybody. So what I'm doing here is, like I said, I'm taking my leaves and I put in some on top and some on the bottom. And that's pretty much the gist of that scene. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set some keyframes to get that kind of like jumpy effect, you know, to kind of get that turbulence feel going on. And Premiere is not the best for animating. You can do some animation in here, but you really want to be in After Effects to do, you know, make your animations more clean. Which if I was really doing this, then I would spend more time and animate in After Effects. But as you can see, I'm keyframing the rotation to simulate the video effect. And now I'm just keyframing the position up and down. And all you need is a couple of points, nothing too crazy. And like I said, this is just kind of like a rough how-to. So if you ever wanted to do this effect in one of your music videos, that's really what this tutorial is for, to kind of give you a bird's eye view of how they did it. So next we're gonna go into the speaker effect. I thought this effect was pretty cool, of the speaker like coming out of the box. Hit Boy's been having a crazy year this year. Definitely one of my top, I'd say top 10 producers, without a doubt. I love his tape that he did with Dom Kennedy, courtesy of $500,000. Here, as you can see, I masked out a piece of the speaker. I duplicated it first, and then I masked out the outer part, and now I'm setting my scale keyframes. And I just set one keyframe a little higher than the other, so that it's coming back to center, and then it's expanding and coming back to center and expanding a little less, come back to center, expanding a little less. So that's pretty much how I got that effect. Now I am easing my curves so that the scale is more abrupt to really make the speaker volume pop. And here I'm just tweaking my mask. So I just get the speaker and not the woofer to really bring out the loud volume effect. Y'all let me know how the audio sounds too. I know this might not be the best audio quality, but just let me know in the comments if the audio is okay, if you guys are hearing me okay. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm adding a wiggler, and that's just a standard plugin in After Effects, and that's what kind of gets the scale more like realistic. And this is another effect that I use pretty often, is the loop out expression. I'll probably end up making another video just on expressions, a couple of videos, but basically the loop out expression allows you to use the same keyframes over and over and over again without having to duplicate them more than one time. So I really like that tool. So that's how you do that. And the next thing we're gonna take a look at is the Big Sean cereal scene. So I thought this scene was really dope. This was a really cool scene. So basically, to replicate this scene, I wanted to make a cereal box and kind of do it from scratch, but I would have had to like set up a whole like tabletop and like a cereal box with nothing on it, and I didn't really have all that. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically just recreating the font, and then I use the magic erase to erase Big Sean and keep the orange background. And basically all I'm going to do is after I recreate the text, the salute text, the Big Sean text, and the his signature with the little nutrition facts at the bottom, then I'm going to replace Big Sean with one of our characters from the earlier scene. With this text, I just used a slight warp. I duplicated that and put the white on top of the green, and I offset it a little bit so that, you know, you get a little bit of that texture. And the Big Sean, I'm just like eyeballing the font and the signature. I just drew the signature with my hand. Pretty easy with the brush tool. I use the brush tool to use Big Sean's signature. So as you can see, it's coming out pretty cool as of right now. Then I just pulled a nutrition label off the internet, I'm going to use the lasso tool to draw around the nutrition label so that I can separate the actual label from the text. Then I just take the magic wand tool and take out the white background of the nutrition label to make it transparent. Do the same thing with the font, and I'm just highlighting the white part inside of the P, the R, the G, things like that, and then I put a color overlay to get some more pixels that I lost from the magic wand tool. And then I just place it in the box, and now we have our basic frame of the cereal box. So boom, there you have it. That's the basic outlay of the cereal box. And then I grabbed the magic erase tool and I just started erasing. And I started just taking out Big Sean. This is probably one of my favorite tools in Photoshop, just because you can do a lot of cool things with this tool. Here I'm going pretty fast. Like I said, like if this was a paid project, then I would be taking more time with it and, you know, making it look perfect and stuff. But this is how it's done, you guys. This is how the magic happens. You pretty much just you know, it's all about just getting creative with what you have. So this was, like I said, this is one of my favorite scenes in the music video. I thought it was super creative. You know, Big Sean and Hit Boy, they're always. I just noticed that he had his Rock Nation chain on. That's dope. Dawn Life, the Dawn Life jacket with the yin yang pinky ring. Real player stuff. Shout out to Big Sean. We have our mask of the cereal box, and as you can see, I'm just bringing down the opacity of the text just to make it pop with the background a little more. And then boom, that's it. That's pretty much it. So here I'm saving out this Photoshop JPEG, and basically you could do the same thing with footage as well. You would just have to mask the part, just mask the cereal box and put the footage underneath. But I'm pretty sure when they shot this, I'm pretty sure they already had like the cereal box pretty much like this, like kind of like with just the orange background or something, or probably even like a green screen or something on top of the cereal box, and then they just composited Big Sean into the box. Kind of like I'm doing right now. I'm just compositing our other character from our earlier scene, and I drew a mask around him so it doesn't leak over the box, and I'm kind of just placing them so it looks somewhat realistic. And then boom, there you have it. That's that scene. So pretty cool. You see Big Sean, boom, and you see my character. You know, pretty similar. So the last scene I wanted to talk about, I'm not gonna do an example of this, but the one-arm pull-up Big Sean is doing. You know, I know he's been working out a lot lately, but I don't know if he can really do a one-arm push-up. I mean, a one-arm pull-up. But basically, that scene is just done with a green screen. The pole and himself are the real elements of that shot. And then of course the clouds and in the ground, the earth, that's just composited. You know, that's all just a green screen with more compositing. The Ultra key in Premiere Pro is a good keyer for green screen and even black screens. So I'm sure that's how they did that. And the last scene I thought that was really dope to me was this statue scene with all of them looking at themselves as gigantic statues. That was super dope. And that's, I believe that was done in some type of 3D program where they all modeled themselves and put like a brass texture over the model, you know, with good lighting and compositing. So I'm pretty sure that scene took a while. That's something I'll have to spend a whole nother video talking about. So that's it, you guys. Comment, like, subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. And until the next one, chill.